Hello there. The weather story in Europe a little more unsettled through the coming week, and if we take a look at the satellite picture, you can see one area of cloud moving its way out of Spain across to France. We'll also see another weather front that's moving its way through Poland, down through the Balkans and bringing some heavy rain with it as well. Now to the east of that front it's still relatively mild. There'll be fresh snow across the Alps, a brief lull before the next system moves across the Pyrenees and into France as well. But let's take a look at this warmth across Turkey and Greece. Temperatures above where they should be for the time of year. There'll be some heavy rain through the Balkans, and behind it across much of Italy it's a little bit cooler and showery. There's that wetter weather into France, a little better across the south of Spain, fair weather cloud and some showers into the north of Portugal. Extending up through northern Europe, where here it stays quite cloudy and cool into Scandinavia, with a scattering of showers falling as snow. Wednesday we'll see everything moving its way steadily from west to east, so it will bring some wetter weather eventually out of the Balkans towards mainland Greece and also into parts of Bulgaria as well. Now, the city forecast for the few days shows a drier story across parts of London and Paris. Madrid perhaps seeing the best of the sunshine. Across Eastern Europe it's still not particularly cold. Look at those temperatures in Moscow, double figures by the end of the week. Hello there. Here's the weather forecast for North America over the next couple of days. Relatively straightforward story. If you take a look at the satellite picture, you can see a weather front pushing in from British Columbia. There's also a mass of fairly lumpy looking clouds and pretty intense showers starting to develop, stretching up all the way from Georgia up into Mississippi and towards New York State as well. That will bring some rain. Ahead of it, it's relatively mild, but that high pressure is drifting away. Behind it, something quieter as well, and not quite as cold as it has been. Denver, Colorado, likely to see temperatures up into double figures by the middle of the afternoon. So across that west coast, on the leading edge, we're likely to see some snow moving through British Columbia, rain close to the coast, fairly light and patchy into Vancouver, Oregon a little more cloud, then down into California, it's fine and quiet. And the city forecast is going to show this as well. Vancouver and Seattle seeing some rain easing away, San Francisco and Los Angeles, blue sky and sunshine. Now across that east coast, New York State, Ohio, certainly going to see some heavier rain. That stretches down into Tennessee, into parts of Georgia. Ahead of it, as I say, a southerly wind, so it's going to be pretty warm with it as well, and that is reflected in the temperatures across parts of Florida too. So let's take a look at the city forecast for the next 5 days. Miami will see temperatures into the mid-80s by the middle part of the week. Hello there. We've got some contrasting weather conditions in South America at the moment. Warmth very much a feature across northern Chile and into Argentina. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Some heavy rain, as you can see on the satellite picture from this cloud here, into southern Brazil. That's going to continue. That extends into western Brazil. Also, we'll see some heavier rain into Venezuela and Colombia. But fine and settled across much of Chile and Argentina, with temperatures above where they should be for the time of year. So southern Venezuela, parts of Colombia seeing some intense showers, the brighter, vibrant colours denoting this. That extends down into southern Brazil as well, and also parts of Uruguay. But then into Argentina, it's fine. We'll see temperatures around 30 degrees. Similar story for Santiago as well. Little bit of showery rain into the southern tip of Chile, not amounting to too much. Here's the city forecast for the next couple of days. The showers will start to ease in Rio. We'll see a return to some sunshine. That will come as welcome news, I'm sure. Into Mexico and Central America, it's fairly straightforward. It's quiet, it's settled with some sunshine around, temperatures into the high 20s, low 30s. Not looking too bad for parts of Cuba and Jamaica, but it does look as though as we push a little bit further east, we'll see some sharper showers here into the Caribbean, but they should ease away to some decent sunny spells. And our city forecast shows that over the next 5 days. Enjoy. Hello there. A weather front that's moving through Central Europe may just influence the story across parts of North Africa. This massive cloud here could affect maybe Tunisia and the far north of Libya, producing a few isolated showers. Elsewhere, we've got shower clouds, as you can see, through Central Africa, the heaviest of which could be across northern Tanzania and parts of Mozambique, with a storm potentially developing close to Madagascar over the next few days. South of that, though, it's fine and settled, with temperatures temperatures into the high 20s, low 30s perhaps for Cape Town. That's slightly above where they should be for the time of year, and you can see that in the city forecast over the next 5 days. To the north, it stays dry and settled, and even the fair weather cloud that's been moving out of Morocco easing away. A good deal of dry, sunny weather in the story. The risk of showers eases too. Now let's take a look at what to expect across the Middle East. A largely fine, quiet story at the moment. Good deal of sunshine close to the Levant. A little bit of fair weather cloud and some lifted dust maybe across parts of Iraq, Kuwait, down into United Arab Emirates. But elsewhere it's dry and settled. And in fact, the only significant rainfall we're likely to see is across the far north into Iran, maybe some snow as well with any elevation. So the city forecasts show a consistent theme: dry, settled and sunny with temperatures mid to high 20s. Hello there. Expect a good deal of dry weather across India over the next couple of days, with temperatures in some areas slightly above where they should be for the time of year. So you can see on the satellite picture just a little bit of fair weather cloud, nothing particularly extensive. We have got some sharper showers, however, that have been moving their way through Bangladesh and up towards Myanmar. They will start to ease away through the week, but it's certainly worth bearing in mind. A few isolated showers may be cropping up on the Kerala coast. Nothing particularly untoward here. And temperatures peaking perhaps into the mid-30s. Now north of that, it's dry and settled into Pakistan. We're seeing a few sharper showers into Afghanistan, falling as snow across the mountains and into Turkmenistan. Kazakhstan will be cool with -2 as a daytime maximum by the middle part of the day. So let's take a look at that dry weather again, down through Pakistan, across that west coast. Few showers close to Kerala and a little bit of fair weather cloud maybe here and there across parts of the Maldives and Sri Lanka. Stretching up into Bangladesh, over towards Myanmar, that's where we'll see the heavier thundery downpours likely to continue. Here's the city forecast then for the next 5 days. Few scattered showers likely to be the story into Islamabad through the middle part of the week. Then let's take a look at what's happening further north. It's fine, it's quiet, it's pretty cool across parts of Tashkent. Hello then. An update on what's happening with tropical cyclone Esther coming up shortly. But first of all, let's take a look at what's happening with the satellite picture across Asia. And you can see shower cloud through Malaysia and Indonesia. There's also a weather front that's moving its way through central China. That's going to bring some heavy rain through Tuesday. To the north of that, it's an improving story with some sunshine into northern China, Korean Peninsula and Japan. Some fair weather cloud, but it should be mostly dry. So some of that rain could be quite intense. Down through Vietnam and northern Thailand, a few isolated showers, not amounting to too much. We'll see some heavier showers further south. But the city forecast show a good deal of dry weather to look forward to. Beijing seeing some sunshine and temperatures on the rise into the weekend. Now let's take a look at Australia. This is what was Storm Esther. It's now moving through the interior of Australia. Welcome news. That's where we're desperate for more rain. Some areas, parts of the west of New South Wales, didn't see any rainfall in February and they need it. So we could get a couple of inches from that system as it moves through. We'll keep you updated on the position over the next couple of days. We're also seeing some wet weather moving its way through the South Island of New Zealand. To the North Island, it's warm with temperatures into the mid-20s and predominantly dry. So this is going to be the story over the next few days. Rain for Sydney and Melbourne. Perth stays dry, settled and sunny.